Now, spoiler review beginning in 5, 4. You probably like, he skipped whole numbers. I skipped one number. And that's because I kind of like held it up longer than I counted it in my head. Anyway, bruh. Luke became one with the Force, y'all. I had to go straight in there. So if you ain't see the movie and you thought I was playing by spoilers, then you gonna be upset because I'm going straight in. Luke became one with the Force, like legit, like not like starting out the gate, like towards the end, like he like fades and becomes one with the Force. The fucking Yoda practical puppet, yo, when that shit shows up and it gets close and you can see it's a practical effect, you have no idea how happy I was. Like, you have no idea how happy I was. I don't care what people thought it looked like. I was so happy. And then the freaking porgs were amazing. The story, freaking. We can. I don't know if I can go in order. Oh no, I can't. Okay. The start. First of all, the trailers, all those scenes, except like 2 or 3 of them, literally first 20 minutes of the movie. Literally first 20 minutes of the movie. Like, all of it happened so quick. I don't know where I want to start at. Let's just start with Snoke, because technically it was like he is legit the smallest part of this movie. Like, as big as they built Snoke up to be, you can tell they built in this movie. You can tell they built Snoke up to only ascend Kylo Ren. Like, that was the only reason. Because, and to get this whole like, who is this? What is this going? Because now everybody was like, oh, he was this old person. Even people walking out the theater still had their theories like, oh, he's Darth such and such reincarnated, he's a clone. And I don't think that's the case. I think he was just literally Lord Snoke. Like, he was just Lord Snoke. He was just a dude who got strong in the dark side, rose up to power, and just was doing his own thing because they killed that motherfucker. Like, they killed him. Like, he just halfway through the script didn't even matter. Is he dead? Yes, because you know, like, they make a point of like people with the Force like are hard to kill even if you cut them in half and stuff. No, that man was dead. Like, they went back to it later and he's still chilling there with Kylo Ren sitting right there. Like, no, man. So Kylo Ren is like the villain. Like, as much as everybody was like, I don't like him, he's not a, no, they don't care because he's the villain now, the main villain. Like, that shit, I did not see that coming. Like once it, like, okay, I saw it coming once it happened. Like, once I saw he was turning, I was like, oh snap, we really about to get him back on this side. And then he did that stand, and then he did that look, and then I was gonna recognize it was the scene from the trailer where he held his hand out to her, and I was like, he didn't kill her. He just used her. Like, he fought with her thinking she would turn to his side, but really the rule of twos. Like, he killed Snoke to ascend. Like, he was like, you know what, I'm tired of you talking shit. Like, you keep talking shit about me, cuz, telling me how powerful I am, but then on the same note being like, you weak, you can't make no decisions. I manipulated every move. I know you better than you know yourself. And I'm like, you thought you did. I like it. I love it. That was dope to me. Go with it. Freaking Rey and the training with Luke. Dope. The lessons. How everybody was like, I hope this whole movie isn't her training. Her training wasn't even what his training was. Like, her training was like him going like, this is what the Force is. This is why the Jedi need to die. And this is why all this is stupid. Like, he was just not with it until the very end of the movie. Yo, I'm sorry, I dropped some medicine I was supposed to be taking. The scene where the fucking whatever the when they blast her ship, when Kylo couldn't kill Leia, and they blast the ship, and this mofo, for those of you who don't know, you can survive up in space for a couple minutes without oxygen. It is entirely possible. Like, it's painful, but it's possible. You can live. Like, you got like a minute, or like it's like 2 minutes maybe max or something like that. It's not a significant amount of time, but there is an amount of time that a human can survive in space and be brought back in before they're dead. They'll just suffer some damage. So you combine that with the fact that this is Star Wars, and literally half the movie, when ships are taken off into space, these people are just standing in the open base, like just chilling. Like, it happens like 5 times in this movie. Like, where they just like, I'm like, shouldn't they need a helmet on? Cause they've taken off into space right now. They got the bay doors open, and people just, hey. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe the shields are what contain the oxygen now, or something like that. They're just like, it's Star Wars, let it go. Explain it. It's not that big of a deal. Regardless of all that, her surviving in space and then just waking up and pulling herself back to the ship, like, and then the other scene, the part with Poe, where she broke the door open with the Force. They was like, no, Leia done got some training. Like, I don't know what y'all thought. Leia just didn't go sit around and be like, oh, I'm weak, I don't know what to do. No, she was like, oh, I got the Force too. We twins for a reason. Like, she was a beast, bro. Leia was a beast. freaking Finn getting him a little boo thing. Shout out to Rose. Rose was a real one. Benicio del Toro, he gonna come back. You know that character gonna come back. He was like a smarter version, a smarter and more douchier version of my boy that Childish Gambino was playing, Lando. He was like a Lando. That's all he was there for, really. With less important and smarter. Yeah, definitely smarter, because this dude was like a hacker, like a super hacker and stuff. Lando wasn't all that. Like, cause my brain, the fight scene with Rey and Ben versus the Praetorian guards, bruh. Dope. I was saving it for last, cause it's the best one. Yo, well, now I thought they was about to kill Finn. Like, I was legit pissed. Like, you should have seen me in the theater when I thought that part when I thought Finn was about to die, and I was like, if they kill Finn, I might not be able to watch the next Star Wars movie, because there's no point for this. Like, for real. At all. So they got me with that one. And his boo thing came back for him. But, bro, Luke showing up at the rebel base on the planet, and the whole time you like, oh snap, he showed up with the fit, like he got the dark clothes on, he done put on the black fit, he done came to like fight and hold, sitting there talking to everybody like, how'd he get here, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, cause they showed his old X-Wing, but it was underwater, like it was legit, like crashed underwater, so it wasn't like he could fly it away. But they make you think like maybe there was another one, like the way he take off running in one scene. No, this man goes through the fight, he's sitting there, all that stuff happens, he walks outside, they open fire on this man with like, what was it, like 8 they're not even AT-ATs. I think there was like 4 AT-ATs, like some AT-STs, Kylo Ren's battleship, and then I don't know what the new ones are called, but they're like bigger than the AT-ATs. They're like elephant somethings or AT somethings, and they're bigger, and they like walk on like their knuckles like this, like more slumped over like that. And he's like turned every gun on him in an open fire. And this man just walks out of the smoke. And you like, we doing this now? Huh, Luke? This what we been doing? This whole time? You telling me? Actually, I don't know why I did this. Let me boom. Wow. Dark versus the light. There we go. Look better? A little bit. Probably should have put blue on one side, red on the other. Probably would look cooler. Oh well. Too late now. It's like... Can you see that? Can y'all see that? That's my Mimi from Fooly Cooly. But can y'all see that? What that time says? Y'all can see me in the reflection. 2:54. It's 2:54 in the morning right now. I got home like an hour ago, but I had to shovel some snow for my mom so she could walk out safely in the morning. So I forgot to do that for her earlier. And she works in a school, elementary school. So I just wanted to come and talk to you guys about Star Wars, but finishing about Luke. So yeah, and then this man faces off against Kylo. And the scene, bruh, where like he legit, like Kylo, like you go through the whole scene with just Kylo, come on camera, with Kylo not even being able to touch Luke. Like he's just like, and then they just, boom, and he like goes for the killing strike. Like Luke put the saber away and hold, and everybody, like when I tell you, everybody in our theater was like, and then it just turns around and this man is still standing there and he just turns around and we all like, hold up, what? Like they about to do the slow slice in the Star Wars movie, like he about to fall off the edge. And then he walked up to him and goes, ooh, and it goes through him and we all like, what the fuck? Like you heard literal audible, what the fuck? In the theaters and his kids and everything. And then it just, and he's like, and Kylo gets this pissed look on his face. And Luke just disappears. And it just fades back and you just see him floating on the rock back on his island just concentrating. I was like, yo, this man Luke is a god. Luke is the god. Like the whole time this man that made a force ghost across the fucking galaxy. Across the galaxy. We ain't know. Nobody's done nothing like that. Created a whole force ghost. He made even Han's dice and left him with Leia and left him in the thing and then they disappear after. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Luke is a beast, bro. Luke is a beast. And then the Yoda showing up, man. And it was like Yoda was like, it's time. Like Yoda came to tell him, like, come on, man, it's time to go. Like you gotta come join the party. Like that's so dope, dude. Like I don't care how you feel about the Lord. That's dope to me. Like he came back and was like, man, I missed you, Skywalker. Like, yo, he was like, you gotta die. Yoda was like, bitch, yes it do. Call the lightning down. Like, bruh. R.I.P. Admiral Akbar. Let's not act like that didn't happen. They tried to slide that in there real quick, like R.I.P. to the GOAT. It's a trap. Like, bro, when I tell you this movie was so good, dude. It's multiple movies. One is funny. Like there's a lot of scenes where it's like, huh? Like and it's a lot of good humor in it. Like in that scene where they blast on him with all the AT-ATs and they're like, Luke's dead, and he walks out the smoke. He does like he just dusts like he just dusts his shoulder right quick one time, and it's like, okay, Luke, I'll see it. Like it's just some dope scenes. Shout out to General Aldo. Is it Aldo or Haldo? Even though she was only in this movie, like and the actress that played her did that role, she went out like a G. Like there was a couple scenes, there was two other scenes, and then I'm gonna finish talking about this. The two other like oh shit scenes for me and everybody in my theater, because everybody like said it at the same time. One, when they were fighting and Rey tosses the lightsaber to Kylo and he goes poof, with the thing through dude's head, and then it just comes around, you see the whole, everybody was like, bruh. Like this, because it was how quick he did it. It was that like great, you know. That's, and then the other one was freaking when she turns the ship around to do the hyperspeed ram, and they're like, what is she about to do? Blah blah blah. And she just, and like everything is happening at once. Like the ships, the runaway ships are getting blasted on because old boy snitched. Ray and them, I think Ray is just now showing up. No. Ray is still on board at this point. Ray is still on the ship with them. Yeah, with Snoke, because this is right when Snoke dies. Yeah, so all the stuff with like Snoke is popping off, like that whole battle, like Ray, Snoke, and Kylo, freaking Finn and them, yo. They failed on a mission, y'all. Like, you know how like in Star Wars, like they usually just succeed like with the Force, and they failed their mission. Like they legit got captured and like just stuck. Like, nah, we about to die. If that lady had not done what she done, like it was chops, because that's what it was. They had got captured and they was trying to cut off the tracker, and it was pretty much everybody was gonna die, and this lady single-handedly saved everybody with the most G move I've seen in Star Wars in a long time. Cause that freaking and it's just like the way they showed it with it, just everything slowing down, is and then the sound hit. That could have been the ending of the movie, and I would have applauded, because everybody in my theater applauded in the opening, multiple scenes throughout, definitely the scene with Luke when he faded into the Force with the Force Ghost thing, and the ending. All got applauses in my theater, because it was that good. So I loved it. Like I said, dope movie. If you loved it, sound off in the comments. Tell me what you thought it was. Make sure you put a spoiler thing though. So go see the movie. If you didn't go see it, why are you watching this video right now? Like, go on, bro. Go. It was great. Go. For real. Go. Now, I'm not even going to tell you to do nothing with my video. My video's not important right now. Star Wars. Go see it. It was awesome. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.